Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Draft day, alas, it is here, and take a look at the crowds rolling into Hart Plaza.
Wow, look at that. Yes, this is Hart Plaza, where the NFL fan experience is getting underway right now.
The clock just striking noon in a few seconds, which is when the gates open to all of the fans of the NFL, but then it's just people who love a good party and just a good festive time, and it's so much energy and excitement in downtown Detroit right now. It's infectious.
I know. I saw a lot of Honolulu blue there in that crowd,
It is
too.
Honolulu Blue Day, after all.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And again, we are just hours away from the first pick, the Chicago Bears, but now fans already taking advantage of all the activities.
Well, guess who's in the middle of it all? Sean Lay joining us live. Looks like folks are showing up.
Listen, this is a gift. This is a picture-perfect day, and the NFL football world is converging right where I'm standing here. Take a look down up Woodward Avenue, I should say. Right now, a sea of Honolulu blue, people parking up that way and then flowing towards the draft area. Of course, Honolulu blue is the name of the game, but we have seen so many jerseys from different teams in different cities. Walk with me this way. Each person I ask, Patriots jersey, where are you from? Boston. What do you think of Detroit so far? Unbelievable, they say. Another one, Cincinnati. Yes. What do you think of Detroit so far? Unbelievable. People are so excited. The vibe here is so fresh and safe. Guys, what do you think of Detroit so far?
We're having a great time. We're from Beaverton.
Oh, Beaverton, very good. Anyone from out of town? Oh, Steelers. Okay, very good. Is this your first look at Detroit?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's really cool. The whole setup's like really.
Setup is amazing, guys. Very much so. Oh, nice jersey there. So fans have flocked in here for this incredible draft. The draft is good. The names will be picked right around the corner there, but this is exciting, guys. The weather is absolutely picture perfect for this. Could not have worked out better. You know, we've been covering this. The buildup has been really cool, but to see this up close. Oh, very good. People, just seeing it now here at noon is just fantastic. Tim Pamplin on the camera there, giving us a look. So we'll be here all day. But guys, if you have a chance, walk on down from the studio. Check this out. NFL draft in downtown Detroit. Fabulous, just fabulous right now. Oh, Rob Maloney, also downtown. Rod,
hey,
what you got?
Sean, we're here at the command center here, which is the corner of Griswold and Michigan, where they converge over by American Coney Island. This is my favorite part. Take a look over here. You see the officers gathering, but it appears that the uniform code's been a little bit changed because I'm seeing cops here with Lions hats on. So you get the idea that, look, they're here, they want to protect, they want to be the security here, but they also want to sort of feel like they're part of all of this. And as you can see, there are people lining up, thousands upon thousands. We have seen Lion swag that I have never seen before, fans wearing it. Saw a guy saw a professional wrestling Lions mask a few minutes ago here too. So the people are out here, big crowd, and of course the police department knows that they've got a lot of work to do here over 3 days, which kind of puts some stress on the whole thing, considering that they have all of the police officers on duty. There's nobody taking a day off. Everybody's on duty. We had a chance to talk to the chief just like 5 minutes ago, so we'll show that later. But let's hear from the chief from a day or two ago, where he said roughly the same thing that he told me just now, that basically they're here. They want everybody to have a good time. They want everybody to feel comfortable, but they also should know that this is going to be a very secure place to enjoy the draft.
We've been working on this now for over a year. We still have a whole city to police, so we've got everybody working. We're not going to have a drop-off in our calls, our runs, and handling our calls for service, our neighborhood patrols, our traffic enforcement, our park patrols. All of that will be in existence. We don't get a timeout with that, but we are ready for this draft. We're excited. We've got a strong strategy.
And so we've got special response teams, you've got helicopters in the air. It's a no-fly zone for drones for the media, but certainly they have drones working as well. And they've got all kinds of crowd control should it be necessary. But this place is hopping. And I mean, it's like in a way that we don't even see in a Lions game or even when the Lions and Tigers are playing at the same time. This is going to be so much bigger. And as Sean said, the weather is perfect and people are out here. I mean, it's noontime, 8 hours before they have the first pick. The Lions pick 29th, which will be about 11 o'clock tonight. Don't tell that to these people. They're out to have a good time, and the security is in place. Reporting live downtown, Rod Maloney, back to you.
I think they need to pace themselves.
I was going to say, that's 12 hours away. I don't know if they're going to make it.
Football fans, they can do it.
That is true.
Well, the NFL draft, of course, is a life-changing moment for players. The moment many college athletes go pro.
Yeah, we've been focusing so much on how much fun we can have as fans, but it's a big night for the players. This morning, during our 6 o'clock hour of the morning show, we talked to former Detroit Lions great Calvin Johnson and also his business partner and former teammate, Rob Sims. They joined us to give us their perspective on their big moment and also what a big moment this is for the city of Detroit and the Detroit Lions.
I mean, for me, it's just really exciting. You know, the energy is what I love. You know, the way the team is playing, the way that the city feeds off of it. You know, we all know we're excited for a winner here. And the fact that the draft is here, man, has just kind of heightened all that. And, you know, exciting to see, you know, a lot of people that, you know, we know from the past and you know, playing in the league, you know, being around town. And it's crazy, man. It's star-studded out there.
It's like a big reunion for all of them. We had a chance to see some of them on a panel last night, and it was just really fun.
I love how one of them said they got the call and it said 313, and he was like, "What's 313?" And then he remembered the movie 8 Mile. Yes. He was like, "I'm going to Detroit."
Jerome Bettis had a great panel discussion with some other teammates, and former teammates.
Amazing.
That was a funny one.
Again, there's lots to do today and all weekend, not just for the athletes, but everyone here in downtown Detroit.
Yeah, and not just downtown, but as you were saying this week, Corktown too.
Exactly. The footprint is so wide. And also, you can check out this. Buffalo Bills safety and CPR training advocate DeMar Hamlin is stopping by Detroit this weekend.
Yes, he is. It is all part of his nationwide CPR tour, and he launched this after he suffered cardiac arrest before us all on national TV during a football game. He had to be resuscitated right there on the field in Cincinnati as he was playing for the Buffalo Bills. He's now partnering alongside the NFL Smart Heart Coalition and the American Heart Association to offer this free CPR class, and you can go. There's also fun activities for kids. It all gets underway. It gets underway on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. You can register on the NFL One Pass app or online, but it's right over there at Michigan and Trumbull.
Great area right there in Corktown, as we said, the footprint of the draft, so big.
And so many other activations that are there too.
Yeah, at the corner ballpark.
At the corner ballpark, yeah. We have an entire draft guide over on clickondetroit.com right now. It'll help you, you know, figure your way around downtown, although it looks like people have pretty much figured it out. But how you can watch the show, there's lots of places to do that, and everything else that's happening around downtown.
And happening today, among the big names expected to be at the draft, Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff. He is in Metro Detroit today giving a speech at a Biden campaign event. He's supposed to stop by to enjoy the draft later, and tomorrow he will be participating in a roundtable discussion at a Metro Detroit middle school discussing the White House's efforts for every student to have access to health and nutritious school meals.
We have a video of a dangerous arrest in Sterling Heights. Police say that a man was waving around a hatchet inside of a Fuddruckers restaurant. The cops came across the man as he was leaving and tell us that then he started making threats towards the police and himself. We're told officers used rubber bullets when he wouldn't put down the hatchet. Police also say that they're glad that the situation didn't turn out any worse.
Within a second, that can turn into a deadly force incident. And on top of it, the threat that all our officers are put in. I mean, that guy has a hatchet. You know, he runs at one of our officers. They don't react quick enough, you know, and they can end up getting struck with that weapon. That individual was making those threats towards the officer. He said he wanted to kill him.
The man was taken to the hospital for a mental health evaluation.
just getting a look outside with all the fans coming to Hart Plaza. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous out there.
It is, the Honolulu blue sky.
Yes.
And it's funny, Ashley, because we had the blue sky yesterday too, but it's just been brutally cold.
Yeah.
I know, and so we are starting to climb out of that. Today's the beginning of the warming trend, so even if today is not quite warm enough for you, well, just be patient as we will be warmer each and every day heading into the weekend. Right now, 47 degrees in Detroit, 46 in Ann Arbor, 46 in Port Huron, 47 in Monroe. Really, the big difference is we've held on to sunshine since the sun was rising this morning. Yesterday, it took a long time for the sun to break through the clouds, but we do have rather calm conditions to a light east-southeasterly breeze out there. As we look at satellite and radar, you can see how we had a few thin high clouds build in, but other than that, pretty clear across all of the Great Lakes region. That next rainmaker is still a ways away. So zooming in a little closer, some of that thin high cloud cover right over Wayne County and down into portions of Monroe County. Otherwise, crystal clear blue skies, and that's what we hold on to throughout the rest of the afternoon. Temperatures will be topping out in the mid-50s this afternoon, closer to 4, so a little improvement from yesterday, but we're still a smidge below where we should be. Low 60s is average for this time of year, but each day as we go throughout the draft, we start to gain about 10 degrees in that afternoon high, and winds will stay on the lighter side. So looking at those next 3 days, tomorrow we're in the 60s, paired with sunshine. Saturday, we soar into the 70s, but we'll be in and out of rain chances. And then we flirt with a record on Sunday as we wrap up the weekend. We'll have more on that coming up in just a few minutes.